Stage 0.884, the Imperial siblings.
Here, Leclerc. Stop it.
Yuffie's grown so much. She's how old now?
She'll be 13 this year, Schneisel.
She's grown quite lovely, hasn't she?
She's still very much a child.
Well, especially compared to the resplendent goddess of the battlefield, Princess Cornelia.
You flatter me too easily, brother.
Not at all. By all accounts, your suppression of the Area 14 uprising was brilliant.
They put up no more resistance than anticipated.
I expected you would stay on to be Viceroy of Area 14.
That country is pacified. It no longer has the will to oppose the Empire. Anyone can run it now.
Cornelia, you have to leave them a little dignity and strength to resist.
Why do you say that?
People with broken spirits are unproductive. The will to fight is itself a resource. If you sap it completely, an area loses its vitality.
Isn't it better for us Britannians to bring the vitality to the lands we conquer?
There's a limit to what we can do. That's why we have the honorary Britannian system.
Which blurs the line between the rulers and the ruled. If you don't keep that distinction clear, you're just inviting trouble.
Oh, you look like you're discussing something important. Am I interrupting?
No, you aren't interrupting at all, little one.
Oh, I'm not a little child anymore, you know.
Tell me, Yuffie, what would you do if you became a viceroy?
Huh? Oh, I think I'd like to make the country a place where everyone could live happily.
That's right. Yuffie has the highest of intentions.
Is that really something to laugh at?
No, it's not bad at all. So, Cornelia, I wanted to recommend that you become the next Viceroy of Area 11.
Area 11? You mean the former Japan?
Yes. Resistance activity is starting to heat up there. I think the assignment would suit your talents.
Schneisel, if it's possible, I'd prefer to be in charge of opening up a new area for us.
I see. Who should we send, then?
Emile, or Oscar, perhaps.
They're going to Areas 15 and 13. That's been decided. How about Clovis?
That's out of the question.
But why?
He's too soft.
You have a point. He's not really suited to running an occupation.
Good day, brother, sister. Ah, and you too, Yuffie.
Hello, Clovis. Speak of the devil.
I heard you had returned, Cornelia. I came to welcome you.
As usual, you're wearing clothes that restrict your movement. People like you are the first to die in an attack.
Such harsh words after we've been apart for so long. You haven't changed a bit. Still all business.
Clovis, have you at least learned to pilot a nightmare frame?
I heard they've been deployed in combat lately. How long has it been since we first saw them demonstrated by Lady Marianne?
It was right after Lelouch and the others moved to Ares Villa.
Lelouch.
Oh, forgive me, Yuffie. I brought up painful memories for you.
No, it's okay.
If only Lelouch and Nonnally could have been saved.
It couldn't be helped. Things were so different then. No one could have imagined that we'd go to war with Japan. The truth is, I just made a formal request to His Majesty the Emperor.
About what?
I asked that he dispatch me to Area 11 and put me in charge there.
But I thought you hated assignments like that.
I sort of had a change of heart.
What brought that on, if I may ask?
36 losses in 37 battles. That's my win-loss record in chess. I don't really like to admit it, but no matter how hard I tried, I could never beat Lelouch.
Didn't you tie him once?
No, that game was interrupted. It started out looking like I was going to win, but
You sure he wasn't letting you in?
he would never ever do that. Not his style. I knew him very well.
Why didn't you play him to the end of the game?
He had a sudden audience with His Majesty. That was our last match. He never came back, so in the end, I missed my one chance to beat him.
I see. So that's why.
Lately, I've started to think of the conflict in Area 11 as a chess problem he left me to solve.
It's unusual for you to put so much thought into something like that.
I'd like to set matters right.
Clovis, did I tell you Lelouch sent me a letter once when he was living in Area 11?
About what?
He said he made friends with a Japanese boy.
Oh, he made friends with a number.
I wonder what it's like over there in Japan.
If you're interested, why not join me?
Don't be ridiculous.
I'd like to go see it, but I have school.
Of course. It's too soon for you. Do you enjoy going to school?
Yes, very much.
Well then, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to put the finishing touches on a painting before I leave.
Clovis, how do you propose to solve this chess problem that he left for you?
With the usual tactics. I hate the 11s for having let Lelouch die. But hearing he had a friend among them, perhaps I'll need to show some leniency.
Don't let your feelings make you soft. We have to subdue them, period.
There are times a ruler has to be firm, Clovis, even treacherous. A soft heart is not a virtue, not for someone who stands at the top.
I appreciate your advice. Watch and see how I handle it. That land is Lelouch's final resting place. I want to make it as quiet for him as I can.